Good morning, students. In today's lecture, we will discuss about building services and types of buildings. First, we will see that what is building. Building is a structure which consists of walls and roofs, which provide us a space to live, a comfortable space. It provides protection against weather conditions, protection and safety also. Buildings can be classified into various types. These buildings are classified on the basis of National Building Code. The various types of buildings are residential buildings, educational buildings, institutional buildings, assembly buildings, business buildings, mercantile buildings, industrial buildings, storage buildings, and hazardous buildings. These are the main types of buildings. Residential buildings are the buildings where we live. In this category, buildings comes are the apartments, flats, bungalows, private houses, hostels, holiday campus, etc. These all come in the residential types. Then educational buildings. Educational buildings means where we provide educations. So in this category, the schools, colleges, universities, all these types of buildings come under the educational building. Then institutional buildings. Institutional buildings means building used for the purposes such as medical, health, recovering health after illness, physical or mental disease, care of infants, aged persons, and all these buildings comes under the institutional building. Assembly buildings. As the name suggests, that assembly means where large number of peoples gather. So in this types of building, the recreation, amusement, social, religious, patriotic or similar purposes we use. Examples are the auditoriums, exhibition halls, museums, gymnasiums, restaurants, worship places. All these are comes under the category of assembly buildings. Then business buildings. Business buildings here are the buildings from where we perform our businesses or transactions. So in this category, buildings such as banks, cinema halls, city halls, or barber shops, all these comes under the business buildings. And mercantile buildings. Mercantile building are also similar to business buildings. From here we use for markets or for sale purpose like stores, shops. All these comes under the category of mercantile buildings. Then industrial buildings. Buildings or structures in which products are fabricated or assembled. All these comes under the category of industrial buildings. So many types of industries are there. They may be of power types, refineries, dairies, gas plants, laundries. All these comes under the industrial buildings. Then storage buildings. Storage buildings, the main purpose is to store the materials. Examples are the warehouses, or sometimes we use storage for the vehicles and animals also. Examples are warehouse, cold storage, depots, storehouses, garages, etc. Then hazardous buildings. Hazardous buildings means the buildings where we store the materials which are hazardous for our health. So buildings used for storage of gases under high pressure or for storage and handling of highly flammable liquids or explosive materials, fireworks, etc. comes under the category of hazardous buildings. So thank you, students. In next class we will discuss about the building services. Thank you.